And issue 2, whether recreational marijuana should be legalized or not. If the issue passes, Ohio would become the 24th state to legalize cannabis for adult use. And tonight we're taking a closer look at one of the potential side effects of marijuana legalization. Some are saying that it could lead to an increase in accidents on our roadways. Our Michael Sandlin, he spoke with some highway safety experts who crunched some numbers in states where marijuana has been legalized. So what did that data show, Michael?
Jeff, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety says there's no two ways about it. All 23 states where marijuana is currently legal have seen increases in crashes. So now with the big day ahead of us, I've reached out to law enforcement professionals to ask them if they're ready to see increases.
Marijuana and getting behind the wheel. Some say statistically it's a dangerous combination.
What we have found over time is that crash risk goes up in the states that have legalized recreational use compared with those that haven't. We've looked at police reported crashes, that they've gone up around 6%.
6% might not sound like much, but according to the Ohio Department of Safety, last year there were nearly 266,000 total crashes across the state. If you add in the 6% the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety is alluding to, that could mean almost 16,000 more crashes. And Rader says marijuana is even harder to detect than alcohol.
In terms of being able to measure it with a device or a blood content. And so it's really important to have the discussion with law enforcement about what can be done to keep those people off the road to begin with.
That's why I reached out to Wood County Sheriff Mark Wasylyshyn to get his take on the data. And he says it comes as no surprise.
I don't know how many times I've arrested someone for drunk driving where they felt that they were totally capable, even though there were myriad of reasons why they were pulled over because they didn't handle driving the car, and the marijuana is no exception.
It's a problem the Buckeye State has had even before legalization was on the table. According to Ohio State Highway Patrol data, in the last 4 years alone, there have been more than 8,500 marijuana-related crashes across the state and 1,300 deaths. Sheriff Wasylyshyn says he's not looking forward to seeing that number potentially go up with legalization. He says it means they'll have to pay more attention than ever before, and they'll have to continue to rely on key indicators.
The biggest thing is going to be their behavior, how they act. Critical thing was, how were they driving? What were they doing? Wide turns, failing to stop for stop signs, traffic signals.
But the sheriff says ultimately, the data doesn't lie.
Statistically, we're looking at all the other states where it's happened, and I don't know why Ohio would be any different. We're going to have more crashes.
Michael Sandlin with that report. The latest Baldwin-Wallace poll shows that 57% of Ohioans are in favor of saying yes to issue 2. We'll, of course, find out for ourselves tomorrow when the polls close.